Hello, Meoni here, and it's about time we got some hype on board for Final Fantasy XIV because patch 5.2, scheduled for mid-February 2020, has finally got a special site. So if you're not familiar with these special sites, essentially the Lodestone page gets updated and they make their separate website just to feature all of the content from a new patch, and this one is going to be called Echoes of a Fallen Star. Many of you already know that from the pretty much small briefing we got on 5.2 and some minor details that were given in the last live letter. But now we have a special site. Now there really isn't much to go on the special site right now. Bear in mind this is a work in progress. We have, so you see the Warrior of Light and the Warrior of Darkness, and presumably Elidibus in the center there with what appears to be his sort of like seal, his Ascian seal. So that's interesting. So presumably that's going to give us a hint as to what's coming next. We sort of understood that this patch 5.2 will be answering a lot of that Hydaelyn Zodiac arc. Zodiac arc? I guess that's what we're calling it now, the Zodiac arc. And above them in that crystal, we see what appears to be sort of like Dalamud or something cracking open. Very interesting stuff indeed. I'm looking forward to that. And that's pretty much all we have, apart from some bullet points of some of the content we already know is coming, including main scenario quests. I mean, duh. I'd be amazed if there was no storyline. Let's put it that way. Eden's Verse raid, so this is the next series of the Eden raid, so the 8-player content, which is called Eden's Verse. Previously, the previous set was called Eden's Gate, as you might remember. We've got the Chronicles of a New Era quest, The Sorrow of Werlight. I don't really know what this is, but I'm looking forward to seeing more on that. We have a new dungeon, an Amnesis Anida, which is all the hype because that's going to be taking place presumably in Amarot. And yeah, they hinted at a big building in the background of Amarot we can't get to currently, that's going to be featured heavily in the future. And presumably this is exactly it. We have a new trial called the Cinder Drift, which obviously we've got no information on quite yet. I'm looking forward to that. We have Beast Tribe quests with the new Kitari Beast Tribe. Presumably these are going to be the crafting Beast Tribe that they talked about. Ultimately, they decided to bring the crafting one earlier this time around than just having 2 battle ones back to back. So that's nice. That'll be a nice, interesting change, and hopefully we can make some fun things with that. And we also have the Resistance weapon quest. This is presumably, I think this is actually the quest to do with the relic, so that's going to be fun. The Ishgardian Restoration gets updated. There'll be a new set of Ishgard Restoration to get confused and frustrated about, no doubt, with, I presume, no server hopping involved this time. We'll have to wait and see. We have Crafting and Gathering Overhaul. There's a lot of features being added that were promised before for 5.2, so that'll be interesting to look at on patch day. We also have ocean fishing. This is something where you'll be able to get on board a boat at certain times, apparently, go out into the ocean with a group of other players and fish. And essentially, if you're good at fishing, you'll get these sort of like buffs that will apply to everybody on the boat, and presumably there'll be minions and lots of other rewards as well to go for. I would bet your gill on it. And we also have New Game Plus updates. Presumably this is the Realm Reborn quest that we've been waiting for, because currently New Game Plus does not have the base game updated for New Game Plus. And yeah, this will probably come with the overhaul of that leveling experience. And they say, and more, exclamation mark. So yes, we don't really know much more other than this. It looks to be quite a sizable patch. All of that stuff has got me basically watering at the mouth in anticipation, and I can't wait to get more information and details. I thought I'd share this as usual with you today. So obviously a link to this will be in the description. It might be worth bookmarking this for the future updates throughout this month and next. Thank you kindly for watching, and I'll see you all next time.